Hello, everyone. Welcome to Podcast Easy English. I'm Anna.
And I'm Mike. How are you doing today, Anna?
I'm doing great, Mike. I'm really excited about today's topic.
Me too. Today we are going to talk about best moments. You know, those special times in your life that make you really happy.
Yes, everyone has best moments. Maybe it's your birthday, or your wedding day, or when you got your first job.
Exactly. And today we'll help you talk about these moments in English. We'll use simple words and give you lots of examples.
That's right. So let's start. Mike, what is a best moment?
A best moment is a really happy time in your life. It's a time you always remember. For example, my best moment was when I graduated from university.
That's wonderful. My best moment was when my daughter was born. I was so happy.
Those are perfect examples. Now let's learn some useful words and phrases to talk about your best moments.
Good idea. The first phrase is, I will never forget. This means you will always remember something.
Right. When something is very special, you say, I'll never forget. For example, I'll never forget my first day at school.
Or you can say, I will never forget when I met my husband.
Here's another example. I'll never forget my grandmother's cooking.
Great. Now you try. Think about something special and say, I'll never forget.
The next useful phrase is one of the best days of my life.
Yes, this is perfect for talking about really special days. For example, my wedding was one of the best days of my life.
Or you can say, traveling to Paris was one of the best days of my life.
Another example, getting my driver's license was one of the best days of my life.
This phrase is very common, so it's good to practice it.
Now, let's talk about the word amazing. Amazing means very, very good. It's stronger than good or nice.
That's right. When something is amazing, it's wonderful. For example, the concert was amazing.
Or, I had an amazing time at the beach.
Here's another one. The food at that restaurant was amazing.
You can also use incredible. It means the same as amazing.
Yes. For example, the view from the mountain was incredible.
Or, she's an incredible sinner.
Another example, we had an incredible vacation in Japan.
Both amazing and incredible are great words to describe your best moments.
Now let's learn about unforgettable. This word means you cannot forget it. It's too special to forget.
Exactly. For example, my trip to Italy was unforgettable.
Or, that was an unforgettable experience.
Here's another. Her performance was unforgettable.
When you want to say something made you very happy, you can use the phrase, it made my day.
Yes, it made my day means something made you really happy. For example, when my friend called me, it made my day.
Or, getting a compliment from my boss made my day.
Another example, finding $20 in my pocket made my day.
This is a very common phrase in American English, so use it often.
Now, let's talk about how to start your story. When you want to tell someone about a best moment, you can say, I remember when.
Good one. For example, I remember when I got my first car. I was so excited.
Or, I remember when I moved to New York. It was scary, but exciting.
Here's another. I remember when I learned to swim. I was 7 years old.
You can also say, I'll always remember. It's similar to, I will never forget.
Right. For example, I will always remember my first kiss.
Or, I will always remember how kind she was to me.
Another one, I will always remember that beautiful sunset.
Perfect. Now let's learn some feeling words. These help you describe how you felt during your best moment.
The first feeling word is excited. When you're excited, you feel very happy and full of energy.
Yes. For example, I was so excited when I got the job.
Or, the children were excited about going to the zoo.
Another example, I'm excited to see my family this weekend.
Another good feeling word is thrilled. Thrilled is like excited, but even stronger.
That's right. For example, I was thrilled to win the competition.
Or she was thrilled when she heard the good news.
Here's another. We were thrilled to meet our favorite actor.
You can also say overjoyed. This means extremely happy.
Yes. For example, I was overjoyed when my sister had her baby.
Or he was overjoyed to return home after many years.
Another example, the team was overjoyed to win the championship.
Now let's talk about the word proud. When you were proud, you feel good about something you did.
Exactly. For example, I was proud when I finished my first marathon.
Or my parents were proud of my achievements.
Another one, she felt proud when she helped her neighbor.
Being proud is a wonderful feeling.
Now, let's learn how to describe when something happened. You can say, it was when to introduce your best moment.
Good. For example, it was when I got married. That was my best moment.
Or, it was when I started my own business. I felt so independent.
Here's another. It was when I saw my name in the newspaper. I couldn't believe it.
You can also be more specific with time. For example, it was in plus a year.
Right. For example, it was in 2020 when I bought my first house.
Or, it was in the summer when we went camping.
Or, it was in December when I proposed to my wife.
Great. Now let's talk about sharing details. When you tell your story, you want to add interesting information.
Yes, you can use the best part was to highlight something special.
Perfect phrase. For example, the best part was seeing everyone's happy faces.
Or, the best part was when they surprised me with a cake.
Another example, the best part was dancing all night with my friends.
You can also say, what made it special was to explain why the moment was important.
Exactly. What made it special was that my whole family was there.
Or, what made it special was the beautiful weather.
Here's another. What made it special was doing it with my best friend.
These phrases really help you tell a good story.
Now, let's learn the word memorable. Something memorable is easy to remember because it's special.
Right. For example, that was a memorable birthday party.
Or, we had a memorable trip to the Grand Canyon. Another example, it was a memorable speech that inspired everyone.
You can also use special to describe your best moments. Special means important and different from normal.
Yes, for example, that was a very special day for me.
Or, she made me feel special with her kind words.
Another one, we shared a special moment together.
Now let's talk about the phrase, it meant a lot to me. This shows something was very important to you.
Great phrase. For example, when he said he was proud of me, it meant a lot to me.
Or, that gift meant a lot to me because it came from my grandmother.
Here's another. Your support meant a lot to me during difficult times.
You can also say, it meant the world to me when something is extremely important.
Exactly. For example, when my daughter said she loved me, it meant the world to me.
Or, having you at my graduation meant the world to me.
Another example, your friendship means the world to me.
These are beautiful expressions to show how much something matters to you.
Now let's learn about the word achieve. To achieve means to successfully do something, especially after working hard.
Yes, for example, I achieved my goal of running a marathon.
Or she achieved her dream of becoming a doctor.
Another one, we achieved great results this year.
You can talk about your achievement. An achievement is something good that you successfully did.
Right. For example, graduating from college was my biggest achievement.
Or learning English is a great achievement.
Here's another. Winning that award was a major achievement for our team.
Everyone has achievements they can be proud of.
Now let's talk about celebrations. The word celebrate means to do something fun because of a special occasion.
Yes. For example, we celebrated my promotion with a big dinner.
Or they celebrated their anniversary in Hawaii.
Another example, let's celebrate your success.
You can also talk about a celebration. For example, the celebration lasted all night.
Or it was a beautiful wedding celebration.
Here's another. We're planning a celebration for her retirement.
Celebrations make best moments even better.
Now let's learn the phrase, I was on top of the world. This means you felt extremely happy.
Great expression. For example, when I got accepted to my dream school, I was on top of the world.
Or after winning the game, I was on top of the world.
Another one, when she said yes to my proposal, I was on top of the world.
This is a very common American expression.
You can also say, I was over the moon. It means the same thing, extremely happy.
Yes, for example, when I found out I was pregnant, I was over the moon.
Or, he was over the moon about his new job.
Another example, we were over the moon when we bought our house.
Both phrases are wonderful for describing extreme happiness.
Now let's talk about the word moment. A moment is a short period of time, usually a special one.
Right. For example, that was a beautiful moment.
Or, I will treasure this moment forever.
Another one, it was a perfect moment of peace and quiet.
You can also say memorable moment or special moment.
Yes. For example, holding my son for the first time was a memorable moment.
Or, we shared many special moments together.
Here's another. That was an awkward moment, but we laughed about it later.
Now let's learn about dream come true. This phrase means something you wanted for a long time finally happened.
Perfect. For example, getting this job was a dream come true.
Or visiting Australia was a dream come true for me.
Another example, meeting my hero was a dream come true.
When your dreams become reality, it's an amazing feeling.
Now let's talk about the word luck and lucky. Lucky means having good things happen to you.
Yes, for example, I was lucky to have such supportive parents.
Or, we were lucky the weather was perfect for our wedding.
Another one, I feel lucky to have this opportunity.
You can also say fortunate. It means the same as lucky.
Right, for example, I was fortunate to travel the world.
Or, she's fortunate to have such good friends.
Here's another, we're fortunate to live in a safe neighborhood.
Both words express gratitude for good things in life.
Now let's learn the phrase, it was worth it. This means something was difficult, but the result was good.
Exactly. For example, studying was hard, but it was worth it when I passed the exam.
Or, the hike was tiring, but the view was worth it.
Another example, saving money was difficult, but buying my car was worth it.
This phrase shows that good results make hard work meaningful. Now let's talk about surprise. A surprise is something unexpected that happens.
Yes, for example, my birthday party was a complete surprise.
Or, the proposal was a wonderful surprise.
Another example, what a nice surprise to see you here.
You can also say surprised to describe your feeling. For example, I was surprised when I won the contest.
Or, she was surprised by how much she enjoyed the movie.
Here's another. We were surprised to hear the good news.
Surprises can make moments even more special.
Now let's learn about blessing. A blessing is something good in your life that you are thankful for.
Beautiful word. For example, my children are my greatest blessing.
Or, good health is a blessing.
Another example, having true friends is a real blessing.
You can also say blessed. For example, I feel blessed to have a loving family.
Or, we are blessed with beautiful weather today.
Here's another. I'm blessed to do work that I love.
This word expresses deep gratitude.
Now let's talk about how to end your story. You can say, looking back, to reflect on the past.
Good one. For example, looking back, that was the best decision I ever made.
Or, looking back, I should have taken more photos.
Another example, looking back, those were the happiest years of my life.
You can also say, in retrospect. It means the same thing.
Yes, for example, in retrospect, everything worked out perfectly.
Or, in retrospect, I'm glad I took that risk.
Here's another. In retrospect, the challenges made me stronger.
These phrases help you reflect on your experiences.
Now let's learn the phrase, I wouldn't change a thing. This means everything was perfect.
Exactly. For example, that day was wonderful. I wouldn't change a thing.
Or, looking at my life, I wouldn't change a thing.
Another one, the wedding was beautiful. I wouldn't change a thing.
This shows complete satisfaction with how something was.
Now let's talk about appreciate. To appreciate means to understand the value of something and be grateful for it.
Yes. For example, I appreciate all the help you gave me.
Or, I appreciate the beauty of nature.
Another one, I really appreciate this opportunity.
You can also say grateful. For example, I'm grateful for my family.
Or, we're grateful for your support.
Here's another, I'm grateful to be alive.
Both words express thankfulness.
Now let's learn about cherish. To cherish means to care about something deeply and want to keep it safe.
Beautiful word. For example, I cherish the memories of my childhood.
Or, I cherish the time I spend with my friends.
Another example, she cherishes the letters her grandfather wrote.
This word shows deep love and care for something.
Now let's talk about highlight. A highlight is the best or most important part of something.
Right. For example, meeting the president was the highlight of my trip.
Or, the highlight of my week was going to the concert.
Another one, the cake was the highlight of the party.
You can use this to emphasize the best part of your experience.
Now let's learn the phrase, it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. This means something that happens only one time in your life.
Perfect. For example, seeing the northern lights was a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Or, swimming with dolphins was a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Another example, attending the Olympics was a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
This phrase shows how rare and special something is.
Now let's talk about make memories. This means to do things that you'll remember later.
Great phrase. For example, let's take photos and make memories.
Or, we made wonderful memories on our vacation.
Another one, I want to make more memories with my family.
You can also talk about creating memories.
Yes, for example, creating memories with friends is important to me.
Or, we're creating beautiful memories together.
Here's another. This trip is all about creating memories.
These phrases are perfect for talking about making special moments.
Now let's learn about joy. Joy is a feeling of great happiness.
Yes, for example, my children bring me so much joy.
Or, there was joy in her eyes when she heard the news.
Another example, gardening brings me joy.
You can also say joyful. For example, it was a joyful occasion.
Or, we had a joyful reunion with old friends.
Here's another. The wedding was a joyful celebration.
Joy is one of the most beautiful feelings.
Now let's talk about the phrase, couldn't be happier. This means you are completely happy.
Exactly. For example, I just got engaged and I couldn't be happier.
Or, with my new job, I couldn't be happier.
Another one, seeing my daughter graduate, I couldn't be happier.
This phrase expresses maximum happiness.
Now let's learn about milestone. A milestone is an important event or achievement in your life.
Great word. For example, my 30th birthday was a big milestone.
Or, buying a house is a major milestone.
Or, graduation is an important milestone for students.
Milestones mark important moments in our lives.
Now let's talk about fulfill. To fulfill means to achieve something you wanted or to make something happen.
Yes, for example, I fulfilled my dream of becoming a teacher.
Or, she fulfilled her promise to visit me.
Another one, he fulfilled his ambition of writing a book.
You can also say fulfilling. For example, teaching is a very fulfilling career.
Or, helping others is fulfilling.
Here's another. It was a fulfilling experience.
This word shows satisfaction and completion.
Now let's learn the phrase, it took my breath away. This means something was so beautiful or amazing that you were shocked.
Wonderful expression. For example, the view from the mountain took my breath away.
Or, her performance took my breath away.
Another example, the sunset over the ocean took my breath away.
This is a poetic way to describe something extremely beautiful.
Now let's talk about overwhelmed. When you're overwhelmed, you feel so much emotion that it's almost too much.
Yes, for example, I was overwhelmed with happiness when I saw my family.
Or, she was overwhelmed by the support from her friends.
Another one, I felt overwhelmed with gratitude.
Usually, we say overwhelmed with plus an emotion.
Right, like overwhelmed with joy or overwhelmed with love.
Now let's learn about precious. Precious means very valuable and special to you.
Beautiful word. For example, time with family is precious.
Or, these old photographs are precious to me.
Another example, every moment with my grandmother was precious.
Precious things are things we treasure and protect.
Now let's talk about the phrase, words can't describe. This means something is so amazing that it's hard to explain.
Perfect. For example, the feeling when I held my baby, words can't describe it.
Or, the beauty of that place, words can't describe it.
Another one, how happy I was, words can't describe it.
This phrase shows that feelings are sometimes too big for words.
Now let's learn about treasure. As a verb, treasure means to keep something safe because it's very special to you.
Yes. For example, I treasure the letters my father wrote to me.
Or, I treasure every moment with my friends.
Or, she treasures the necklace her mother gave her.
You can also use treasure as a noun. For example, these memories are my greatest treasure.
Or, family is my most valuable treasure.
Here's another. Old friendships are true treasures.
Beautiful word for talking about what's important to you.
Now let's talk about some complete examples. Let's practice telling a story about a best moment.
Good idea. I will start. One of the best days of my life was when I graduated from college. I remember when they called my name, I walked across the stage, and I felt so proud.
That's wonderful. What made it special?
What made it special was seeing my parents in the audience. They were so happy. My mom was crying tears of joy. It meant the world to me.
That's beautiful. The best part was having them there with you.
Exactly. Looking back, I wouldn't change a thing. It was a perfect day.
Great story. Now let me share mine. I'll never forget when my daughter was born. It was in 2015 on a beautiful spring morning.
How did you feel?
I was overwhelmed with love. When I held her for the first time, words can't describe how I felt. I was on top of the world.
That sounds amazing.
It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. She's my greatest blessing. I treasure every moment with her.
That's such a precious memory.
Now let's practice some more examples. Listeners, try to repeat these sentences after me. My wedding day was unforgettable.
I was thrilled to get the promotion.
Meeting my best friend was a dream come true.
I cherish the memories of my childhood.
That vacation was incredible.
I felt blessed to have their support.
The concert was the highlight of my year.
I was overjoyed when I heard the news.
It was a memorable experience.
I'm grateful for this opportunity.
Great job! Now let's practice with longer sentences. I will never forget when I started my first job.
One of the best days of my life was my graduation.
What made it special was being with my family.
The best part was celebrating with my friends.
Looking back, it was worth all the hard work.
I was on top of the world when I finished the project.
It meant a lot to me when she said thank you.
I couldn't be happier with how everything turned out.
That was a once-in-a-lifetime experience for me.
I treasure the time we spent together.
Excellent! Now let's practice telling a complete short story. Try this. Last year, I achieved my dream of running a marathon. I remember when I crossed the finish line. I was exhausted, but I felt amazing. It was one of the best days of my life.
Good. Here's another one. My best moment was when I bought my first car. I was so excited. What made it special was that I saved the money myself. I felt really proud. That car meant the world to me.
Perfect. One more. I will never forget my trip to the Grand Canyon. The view took my breath away. It was an unforgettable experience. Looking back, it was the highlight of my summer.
These are great examples of how to talk about your best moments.
Now let's review the most important phrases we learned today.
First, I'll never forget and I'll always remember. Use these to show something is very memorable.
Second, one of the best days of my life. Perfect for special occasions.
Third, amazing, incredible, and unforgettable. These describe how wonderful something was.
Fourth, it meant a lot to me, and it meant the world to me. These show importance.
Fifth, what made it special was, and the best part was, use these to add details.
Sixth, I was on top of the world, and I was over the moon. Perfect for extreme happiness.
Seventh, looking back, and I wouldn't change a thing. Good for reflecting.
And don't forget words like blessed, grateful, cherish, and treasure.
These words and phrases will help you share your special memories in English.
Now let's practice one final time. Think about your best moment. What was it?
Was it a birthday, a graduation, meeting someone special?
Maybe it was a trip, or achieving a goal, or a family celebration.
Try to describe it using the words we learned today.
For example, my best moment was when I learned to ride a bike. I was 7 years old. I remember feeling so proud. My dad was there, and that made it special. It was an unforgettable day.
Or, one of the best days of my life was when I got my job offer. I was over the moon. It meant a lot to me because I worked so hard. Looking back, it was worth every late night studying.
See? It's not difficult. Just use simple words and speak from your heart.
Your best moments are special, and now you can share them in English.
Remember, practice makes perfect. Keep using these phrases in your conversations.
Talk about your best moments with friends, family, or even write about them in a journal.
The more you practice, the more natural it will become.
And don't worry about making mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when learning.
That's right. The important thing is to keep trying and have fun.
Before we finish, let's summarize what we learned today.
We learned how to talk about best moments using phrases like, I'll never forget, one of the best days of my life, and it meant the world to me.
We learned feeling words like excited, thrilled, overjoyed, proud, and overwhelmed.
We learned descriptive words like amazing, incredible, unforgettable, memorable, and precious.
And we learned how to tell a complete story about our special memories.
We hope this episode helps you share your happy moments in English.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Podcast Easy English today.
If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with your friends who are learning English.
And remember, everyone has best moments. Your story is important and worth sharing.
Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep making beautiful memories.
We will see you next time on Podcast Easy English. Take care.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.